That's a dead end and I'm dead. I said as much, by the way. I said as much like at the beginning of the stream how I dislike these segments. They're really bad. Like incredibly bad. Oh shit, Tesla? He's come to save us, thank God.
It's going to be okay. They're gone. It's going to be okay.
These segments suck because every time it's a matter of remembering the path. So you always go first to a location, you always end up dying, and then you know I mustn't turn left. Then you do it again, and then you're like, oh, I mustn't turn right, and then this isn't gameplay. It's like fake gameplay. Like you don't really like. It's made so that you die, so that you know not to go one direction, to go the other, which is kind of like a weird decision. I don't like this at all. The Flowers of Persephone. The game should allow you to make mistakes and rectify them and not insta-die.
Ada once warned me about the stubbornness of her sister. As always, I should have listened. I did not foresee you being able to journey halfway across the Helios, even despite my own efforts to prevent it. And because of that failure, my failure, Ada is lost to us. Aubrey opened doors that has allowed the contamination to spread. He is currently on his way to the tower, where he will attempt to use your sister's research to close the rift. But I fear that he will be unable to grasp the immensity of Ada's work, and thus make a bad situation much worse. I am therefore on my way to do what I can to fix this, and in the process, reclaim Ada's research. I would tell you to stay where you are, in relative safety and rest, but I'm fairly sure that won't happen.
Damn right.
We may be too late to save Ada's life, but we are not too late to save her legacy. I will be in touch.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what we were hearing was essentially the letter that he wrote. There's 5 collectibles in this one.
I promised Ada I'd get her research, and I did. I promised Aubrey I'd get him out, and I did. What is all that work given me? Broken rib, and a concussion. At least I promised Aubrey I'd kill him. So let's see how that goes.
Dude, he killed her sister. I certainly hope so. These freaking symbols better be explained at some point. I'll really be mad if there's no point to them. Long augmentation device for increased human stamina. Dude, look at that. It's like little stuff strapped to your lung. Ugh. I mean, so far it was portrayed as a bad guy, but it ends up not being the case. Like, he's a good guy.
That's the surgery room. What?
Wait, that's where she died?
It's gone.
Together they will tell you to do everything. You can fix it. Promise me, Rose. Promise me. Not like this. Promise me, Rose.
She got thrown.
Ada.
Oh.
Wait. Is that me?
Wait. What? How can that be me, though?
That is me. Carrying Ada. But how can that be?
Specialized fertilizer to create massive plants. Oh, shit. Past, present, and future. All part of the same fabric. It just needs us to restitch it. Oh, look at that. It's signed with a symbol. Okay.
How can I have been here in the past?
Yeah, it's like I've been here in the past, yeah.
I didn't board the Helios knowing what would happen, only that pursuing my research could change the world. And we did! Just not in the way I'd imagined. Not yet, anyway.
What?
I want to explain everything now, so that you'd see that there is nothing to fear. You've always tried to protect me, my big sister, but this was meant to be.
That's a letter at the beginning.
I know little of this will make any sense right now, but I also know that you will keep your promise. I love you. Your sister.
I'll be back for you. It's going to work, Ada. I promise.
Wait.
You're right, Ada. None of this makes any sense right now. What were those flashes? Past? Present? Or future? And when did I carry you here? There's so many questions. Still, I will keep my promise. I will get your research back. Hopefully, they hold the answers.
Rose, how are your wounds? I'm afraid I'm not much of a doctor, but I did what I could to mend...
I'm fine. If this is some weak attempt at keeping me from reclaiming Ada's research, then think again.
On the contrary, I'm counting on your assistance. In fact, so is Ada.
What do you mean Ada is counting on me? Ada is gone.
Ada is dead, but she isn't gone. Her research into multiple time dimensions and exposure to the rift has changed things. Irreversibly so. She has triggered an event cascade that even I am trying to fully comprehend. But her research holds the keys to everything.
So she said. Just help me get those notebooks back.
That I shall. We will coordinate on how to best deal with Aubrey once you reach the tower. Tesla out.
Tesla out. That's pretty cool. Look at that stuff, dude. I'm looking for collectibles again, just in case. I guess that's probably the fertilizer? Maybe? Okay, before we go up, because I'm pretty sure it's up that we need to go. Let's make sure there's no collectible down here first. There doesn't seem to be. No. Let's go upstairs. Aha! Project to create resonance with brain synapses to promote clearer thinking. Okay. But they really wanted to mess with the human body.
What were they trying to do here? Harvesting electricity from plants?
I mean, I don't think it's possible, but... The generator is rigged to keep the emergency door open for a short time. Pull the lever and run. Break the quarantine.
Break the quarantine. Finally, someone with sense.
Okay, but I'm not gonna do that yet. We're not done here. We're still missing like 2 collectibles. My bet is that there's probably one other one in this room somewhere. Because there's multiple levels. Like there's a level up there. There's another staircase entirely. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It has some really weird design decisions that I don't agree with all the time, but overall, it is a very good game and a mystery that I'm very curious to get through and get to the end of. Which is kind of the point of, you know, these games in the first place. Okay, no, we can't even get up there. Okay, well then maybe there was only one thing here then. I thought like there was like another floor, or at the very least like another side to this, so that maybe we could have found another collectible, but now I realize that that's not going to be the case. So we'll break the quarantine. We'll pull the lever, right? Oh, I can't. Why not? Do I need to break? Like, do I need to create a quarantine situation before I can, like, get out? It's hard to say, man. The main thing is, in my current, like, where I work and stuff, I'm not privy to the numbers and things, but also, I know that a game that is episodic is probably a few millions. So, I mean, the game didn't have the biggest marketing. So, at least they probably saved a lot of money on that. It's also on the Epic Store, which probably Epic must have given them a big part of the money because they're the publishers. They probably have another well, I'm not even sure if they have a publisher or not. They're such a small studio. It's Storm in a Teacup. I don't know, like, if they deal with a publisher or if Epic was the one to do the heavy lifting. I want to say probably with the voice acting and the fact that the game is like that length and stuff, probably was at least $1 million. Maybe less than that. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I said, I'm not usually privy to that kind of stuff, so I'm only receiving my paycheck. What now? Oh, I started the generator. Okay. Oh God, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all, dudes.
Okay, let's see if I can find that rail station to take me to the tower.
Bro, I better not encounter any of these bastards. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I'm a lot closer to the industry than I was before. That's guaranteed. Okay, so downstairs is where I should be going. Now, I am still looking for collectibles. See how dumb this was? I didn't miss a beat, and I still got caught. That's why, like, I sometimes feel like it's they tuned the game too tight, way too tight. I didn't even mess up. Like, I didn't got caught on anything. Like, I turned the corners tight. Like, I did everything right, and it still was not correct. It's too tight. It doesn't allow for players to have, like, at the very least, like, a few seconds of thinking. It's what I was saying before. It's muscle memory, which is kind of dumb. That time I misclicked. That time I misclicked, but also the death scene are too long. Like, if you die multiple times, it gets annoying after a while too. To have to wait like several seconds before being, and you can't even like click escape and just skip or whatever. Like, there's no skip button for the cutscene. There's no reload from last checkpoint. There's none of that. Like, if you want to reload from last checkpoint, you have to go back to the main menu and click continue, which restarts the entire level. I'm thinking maybe there's two doors. Maybe there's a door to the right of that lever. Also, as far as I know, yeah, I can't jump over the railings. So, there's no, like, jumping over the railing thing either. There's no going that way to try and, like, confuse them or whatever. There's no other option than to go the way the game is designed. See, that's what I said. Muscle memory. So like, you have to be perfect. Like, if you're not perfect, you just won't get it. Like, it's again, it's kind of a weird design decision. I'm not sure why they did it that way. If it was to increase the tension, it doesn't work because it just. You die so often now that I'm not scared anymore of dying because I just keep dying. So I'm just like, man, whatever. Just kill me and it'll be over.
Almost there. The station should be just up ahead.
Oh. Continue onwards where we've rewired the rail system. Break the quarantine. Again with break the quarantine. The garden labs. Okay, that's great, but I'm still missing a few collectibles. I hope I didn't pass one in the other. Oh, maybe here. Could that have been? No. Oh.
Looks like a few made it out.
Pull the switch to call the rail cart evacuate. And that's the switch. So a few people made it out, apparently, and escaped. If this is truly the cart, it's most likely that this is already the end of that chapter. So I probably missed, like... I probably missed the research. Unless there's research inside the thing, but... That stuff is really cool. It reminds me like a little bit of almost like a Riven or a Mist kind of game. Only when you see the like the big rail thing open and you entering and stuff, like that's pretty cool. Yeah, I missed them clearly because now it's a new chapter. I mean, I think it's a new chapter. Yeah, it's super pretty, really, really pretty. But yeah, there's a few design decisions. There's a few bugs. But overall, it's a very, very good product. And I don't remember what's the cost. I think it's like $20, 30 maybe. I think it's closer to 30.